Hey guys, Crazy Postman here. Well, last week I did the 1-year range test video on the Tesla Model 3 Performance that I have. I wanted to perform the battery health test on that day when it was really low, and I went into the service mode and I found out that it is gone. So I'm fairly certain that it's supposed to be on this screen and it's supposed to say battery health test right here. It is no longer in the service mode for the new cars. On current software, you can't do the battery health test anymore from there. So I thought, well, that's it. I can't do it. But somebody commented on the video and said that you can still do the battery health test. It's just not in the secret service mode. It's in the regular service mode now. So we're gonna get in the car and investigate this and see if I can still do my battery health test. So I drove my car on a trip into town today and purposefully hadn't plugged it in yet. We're gonna see if we can do the battery health test. I have not tried to do this yet since I read that comment. So the person said it's just in the regular service menu. So if you go to service, there is just an option for battery health test in here. And there it is, right there on the bottom. So let's go ahead and push this and we will start the battery health test. So here on the screen, it does say your battery is within the expected range based on its age and miles. Your vehicle's high voltage battery, like all rechargeable batteries, becomes less effective with age and use. To extend its energy retention, keep your vehicle plugged in when not in use and charged to the recommended limit. See the owner's manual for more information. So the recommended limit for my car is 80%. You can optionally run the battery health test to compare your battery's energy retention to when it was new. To perform this test, your vehicle must remain connected to AC charging station for up to 18 hours. Once the test is complete, the range estimate displayed on your vehicle may be recalibrated. Test results are valid for up to 6 months. Once results expire, you will have the option to run a new test. So it looks like they're going to limit you to one test every 6 months, which is fine. I mean, unless your battery has a defect, it's not going to change that much in 6 months. Let's go ahead and start this battery health test. So here's a list before you begin. It says your vehicle is in park, battery level is 20% or less, vehicle is connected to the internet, no software updates are scheduled, no battery or thermal alerts are active. I need to plug it into my AC power, and the charging equipment must be able to provide at least 5 kilowatts of power. Now we have a few warnings down here. Your vehicle must remain connected to the AC charging station for up to 18 hours to complete the battery health test. Tesla recommends using a Tesla wall connector or mobile connector. Third party or pay-per-use AC charging equipment may cause test failure. During the test, your vehicle's battery will discharge to between 0 and 10%. Noise and heat generation may occur, but this is normal and not a cause for concern. Climate control systems will be temporarily disabled and most vehicle features will be unavailable. Do not leave occupants unattended. Avoid interacting with your vehicle or the Tesla app during the test. You can cancel the test at any time on your vehicle's touchscreen or Tesla app. If the test fails or is canceled, your vehicle will attempt to charge to the set limit. So now all I need to do is get out and plug in the AC charger, and I should be able to hit this button. So now you can see the button is enabled. I can go ahead and press start test. And now it starts. It says battery health test, 18 hours remaining. Discharging battery level 12%. So what it's doing, it's probably ramping up the HVAC and motors to burn off excess energy quickly. So it will produce quite a bit of heat while the motors are running and the HVAC system's running. You can kind of hear everything running. You can hear the inverter whine a little bit, maybe the motors So everything's ramped up here. It's going to go ahead and burn a few percentage of battery off, and then we will be able to start the actual test. Put your estimates in now. How much do you think it's going to be? I can't remember what exactly the numbers were, but we came up with 8% degraded from maximum. But here in a little bit, we'll find out what Tesla's estimate is exactly. Hey guys, well, it's the next morning, and the timing of this is a bit awkward today because this didn't get finished by the time I had to go to work this morning. So I had to drive the backup gas car to work, and I got a message like an hour ago that it was done, and I noticed that it charged all the way to 100%. I wasn't really expecting that. So this poor car now is gonna have to sit at 100% for a while until I get off work today, and I can drive it a few miles to get rid of some of this range. So let's hop inside and check out what the results were. You're not going. No, you're not going. You just stay in the yard. So here are the results, and they are exactly what I figured during the range test. 8% degraded is what I come up with, and Tesla is reporting that I have 92% of my battery capacity still remaining. So this means the BMS was very accurate on what it thought was remaining in the battery pack. So that's great news. If you have an OBD reader or a Sexy Buttons Commander, you can check that out. Hopefully now you see that it was pretty accurate. I see a tail out there. I think Duck is ready to go in the backyard and play with his ball. Oh, you were stuck. You wanted to come over here, but you were stuck. We're gonna have to end this episode out, or I'm gonna get a revolt on my hand for not getting in the backyard and playing with Duck. So thanks for watching this episode, and I will see y'all on the next one. But if you watch that video, you know that it didn't get done. It's always a big truck coming by. Never fails. Okay. It becomes less efficient. Chargeable batteries becomes less efficient. It's effective, not efficient.